guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
What's something Europe has changed in your mind as an American? Part 1.
Americans who've been to or traveled to Europe, what's something Europe has changed in your mind and now you can't let go?
Okay, I can do 100 of these, but I'm going to start with politics. See, in America, what we think we have is this. A nice equal system where the extreme left and the extreme right are basically the same distance apart. But in reality, if you're going to be on the extreme right, which you basically have to be if you're going to be in the Republican Party, basically anybody to the left of you looks like a communist by comparison. Now, I would say this is the European model. Now, these people over here, your Trumps, your QAnons, to them, this person, who's to the right of even the most staunch anti-government European, probably looks like a socialist by comparison. And the problem that brings for somebody who's actually on the left is that there's no way to compromise with somebody who's this far away from you on the spectrum without some of your beliefs or actions falling somewhere in the far right wing. What that means in a practical sense is when these people say it's okay for cops to kill black people in the street, is how we end up with a president whose extreme left view is to shoot them in the leg, not the heart.
Well,
Okay, that was heavy. I honestly wasn't expecting like such a heavy one in this. I thought it would be more like, oh, fat Americans, stupid Americans, that type of thing. Yeah, that one was heavy. I mean, it is true, yeah, the two-party politics system is not good. But I don't know if the solution is 45-party system either. It's I don't know. I think there should be more parties here. 3, 4, 5 at least.
or more options for the American people when selecting the president.
Right. Yes, but that kind of comes with the party. It's really tied down to parties. So yeah, I would like to see like a 4 or 5 party system would be nice, but I don't think it's gonna happen. The history is 380 something.
We've seen that happen with like parties emerged. Like there was like the Tea Party.
Yeah, I remember.
That was popular, but then it died down as the leaders are not present there anymore, and it kind of like vanishes.
Yeah, the only way I'm seeing like a 3-party here is Republicans kind of like set themselves apart from Trump. So there's like a Trump party forming as the 3rd party, and then the Republican, like the more moderate Republicans, they be a Republican party. I could see like that happening as a 3rd party, but I don't know if Republicans would do that. They want to stay in power, so they're just gonna go with whatever.
It works both sides too as well, because when you have so many people, then you divide up the support when it's better to be a group.
That's exactly
so
what
that's
there's
why we
2
kind
parties.
of settle into a 2-party system.
live here, so...
But at the same time, though, that's why kind of nothing gets done. Because even the people within the party, they don't exactly agree with each other. They just want to be part of the party, part of the club, because they need the votes. But so it's 2-party system. But anyway,
What do you call that? Is a catch-21 or a vicious 22? This channel's 21, so I call it 21.
Okay, catch
Or
21.
what do you call it? A vicious cycle.
Yeah.
And whose extreme left view is to shoot them in the leg, not the heart.
Well, I live here, so it might be a bit biased, but not having a very solid life plan at the age of 18, kind of staying single until you're in your 30s and not having kids until you're in your 30s, and, not feeling like a functional adult until you're within your mid-30s, it's okay. It's fine.
That's so interesting because we have like friends when they come over from Europe, they say like it's quite normal to wait like when you get older to get married, to have kids. Whereas suppose the US is like by 30 you should already have all those things.
I feel like it's reverse. I feel like here it's more free to do what you want.
I don't think
in
so.
Lithuania, like you kind of expected to move out as you finish high school and get married, because if you're not married by 27 as a woman, they call you a spinster. I don't know.
Maybe that's a special case for Lithuania, but what we see from like other countries, from like Germany, UK, what was the country? Is it Norway or Sweden? Your friend? Norway. Them too as well. Like the perspective of marriage is not like an immediate process. Just have kids when you want to. You don't need to have kids, and when you do have kids, it's just one kid.
I don't know if this is a good example. I do not agree with this.
I think it depends what you're asking.
Yeah, I think there is places like that in Europe as you describe them, but I don't think it's everywhere.
Also, the medical care here is so cheap and accessible that allows people like me at 40 to still play American football.
I was living in France for 7 months. I would say it changed my lifestyle a lot. Firstly, I can't even wear Crocs outside anymore. Like,
what?
She can't wear what?
I would say it changed my lifestyle a lot. Firstly, I can't even wear Crocs outside anymore.
Crocs. No.
Like,
especially in Paris, in France, you gotta dress. You gotta do the fashion.
Any really like athletic clothing to any place other than the gym, I'm not doing it. I'm also not in a
So
rush.
I wonder, like, how, like, you go to the gym. Like, do you go to the gym in fashion and change there, and then in your gym wear, and then change back into your fashion? Oh, that's so interesting.
Remember in Germany, they would also, you would have to change shoes in the locker room. Couldn't even go with the gym shoes. So it's.
Well, that would be super late.
Yeah, so that's how you do it. Yeah.
And to go anywhere, to finish my food, I'm not in a rush to do anything. I love eating in now. Like, I don't want to eat in the car. I don't eat in the drive-thru. I just want to sit and eat. Lastly, I would say diet and exercise. I find myself parking further away so that I can walk because I watch so much in Friends, and then I'm also
I do that.
not eating the same things I used to eat because they didn't have Pop-Tarts. They didn't have all the sugar that we eat in the U.S. all over the place. And if they did, it was rated an F, so you don't even want to eat that.
Interesting, that rating system. Maybe it does this, kind of pushes people away from eating because, essentially you do know what's where. Like, you gotta be like very ignorant to not know that Snickers is a bad food for you. For example, not coming at Snickers. I like Snickers.
We kind of have that here though. Like, they give a rating outside the restaurant. It's ABC. Yeah, they do. They do ratings.
On the packaging, food packaging.
I thought when ratings, I thought she meant like on the restaurant, so you don't eat it.
No, on the food packaging, there's like a rating scale, and on the packaging it shows F if it's like bad, A if it's great for you.
There's an app for that now. You have to do it yourself.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, there is ways if you really want to be health line. There is ways, but I do see a benefit, on the packaging, because maybe some people are ignorant. They don't know Snickers is not good for you. So if you see F on the packaging, they're like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't eat it. Also, like, visually you see F, you would feel bad. Damn, you kind of look at what you ate today, F, E. You're kind of like, damn, that's all I fucking ate today.
You should do the alphabet, like, different letters.
Yeah, so I mean, I can. That is an interesting idea.
That reminds me of how when they get crumble cookie, they think it's only 180 calories. When really it's 1,180.
Yeah, so it's a little hard to believe that a cookie is 1,080 calories. But.
Because they kind of manipulate the information, so you can't really tell, like, okay, what is the serving? Is the serving the whole cookie or like a little piece of the cookie? And if so,
go ahead, finish.
And if so, people are thinking, no, one cookie should be 180. You start to guess, but really it's a lot.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So, like, here, guys, on the packaging, we have calories, like the nice little label, and then it says serving size.
Yeah.
So when you have, like, a cookie, for example, you expect the serving size to be one cookie.
One cookie.
That's just kind of common sense, right? But sometimes we see, like, serving size is half a cookie. Like, who the fuck eats half a cookie?
Half a cookie.
I have never seen anyone eating half a cookie.
That's a restraint.
Like, what, you're going to eat half a cookie, save the other half for later? I've never seen nobody do that.
The only way you can do that successfully if you have a sibling and you cut it in half and you give them the smaller
half. Yeah, but let's be real. A serving is a whole cookie. Ain't nobody eating half a cookie.
Yeah, that's
so
outrageous.
Because usually the serving size is 1 ounce or 28 grams. Like 28 to 31 grams, I would say, would be considered a serving generally. And it always stays in that 180 calorie range, like from 160 maybe to 210, like one serving. It's always like that for whatever reason. I guess marketing, you see, kind of trick people. But the wildest thing, half a cookie's a serving.
And I think it's the preservatives that adds to the calories and what's the actual ingredients into it. Because when you make the cookies at home yourself, you can use like similar ingredients, but it's not that much calories.
Yeah, I don't know.
So how did they get to that?
The wildest thing, half a cookie being a serving.
Yeah.
Hey, I was born and raised in America. I came to the UK when I was 21. I broke my ankle not long after I got here and had a full operation, full physiotherapy for months, was looked after by doctors for months. Do you know how much it cost me?
I would have been scared to see the bill.
Nothing. I had my daughter here. I had full prenatal care.
Honestly, if I was to go to a hospital here, I'd be scared to ask for anything because they don't tell you, okay, that's going to be a charge. They just ask you, do you want it? And you say yeah, and you're thinking, okay, she asked me if I want it. She didn't tell me how much it's going to cost.
For home birth, and I had a few teams of midwives and a doctor in attendance at my home. It turned into an emergency. I was taken to hospital and ended up having her in the hospital. And you know how much it cost me? Nothing. Yes, I do pay national insurance, but it's like, I don't know, £10 a month or something. I don't know, maybe it's more. I'm not sure what I pay, but it's not very much. And my healthcare is free.
hi, I'm American living in Germany, and my wake up
That
call
was
real.
kind of like the goal for a little bit before Obamacare. Like, have everyone opt into the system to make insurance affordable. No, healthcare affordable.
Not well, insurance affordable. Yeah, because you would still have insurance, but insurance would be cheap.
Realizing that the fact that I'm mortified of calling 911 in the U.S. is not normal. In the U.S., you don't call 911 unless it is a near-death experience because that shit's expensive. You either take some Advil, chug some water, and sleep it off.
I don't know, like, a lot of people about this healthcare, like, we understand the healthcare, but, like, I don't know, never in my, how long I've been here now? 14 years or so? Never had to do anything, like, with health-related, like...
You're fortunate, you're lucky.
Yeah, but it's just like, it seems like, it's just like an everyday thing. I don't think about calling
'cause you're fortunate and lucky.
Yeah, but I don't have this fear, I just don't think about it.
What do you mean?
No, like, she's saying, I'm scared to call now. I don't know if I have to call, I
think this is more of a situation, they ask her, and then this is what if you were to really think about it, are you comfortable calling 911? And her answer is no. I think you only know, like, I don't think she sits there and think about it all the time. I think
sounds like me, like, she's
because they ask her and she's...
No, they're not asking about 911, they're asking what has they changed your mind. So 911 is something that changed her mind about. I've never had this...
I don't know her experience.
I don't know, it's interesting.
Or if that doesn't work, someone can rush you to urgent care. But we still don't call 911. And that's not normal.
There has to be a deeper reason behind why America and Japan are the only countries in the world that wash their eggs. And if I know anything about how America likes to cut corners, save $1 at the expense of the people, I don't feel like I'll like the answer once I get it.
Well, you guys actually answered us why we have to wash eggs, because our eggs are white because they're bleached, and when you bleach it, you have to refrigerate it, and so...
The reason I thought we had to wash eggs was because it came from the chickens.
Well, yeah, that too. Like, you just wash the eggs. It's not that. I always wash my eggs.
But I didn't think it was because of the bleach.
Well, still, wash the eggs.
Hey,
it's not that...
the chicken, the eggs when they come out, is not white?
No, they're brown.
I feel like I seen a chicken lay a white egg.
Maybe the chicken was...
The white chicken?
No, not the white chicken.
With the...
I'm looking for the word.
The fluffy chicken?
No, mutant chicken.
I'm being serious.
I'm being serious too. Chicken lay brown eggs.
So I've had the luxury of being in Sweden for about like 4 months now. And the first thing I noticed when I got here was the quality of the food. The quality of the food is so much better than what it is back home in the U.S. Even the fucking McDonald's, like, you can tell the food is real, like, it's real chicken.
I need to see something.
It's real chicken.
I need to make a trip to Europe. I need to go first thing.
But
McDonald's.
Like,
McDo.
For example, like, we don't eat out often, and we had Dunkin' Donuts because they offered like a free breakfast sandwich, so we got
some donuts.
free breakfast sandwich. The sandwich tasted like plastic, like it legit did.
Yeah, it was sausage, egg, and cheese.
And croissant. It was a waste of calories. I
couldn't taste nothing. I couldn't taste the croissant. I couldn't taste the sausage. Horrible. I couldn't taste the egg.
So, I think you can kind of notice the. I assume if you're talking about the fast food quality, because at home you make the same thing, so I don't think that's relevant. But yeah, the fast food, when you eat at home all the time and you go out, you definitely can taste like it doesn't taste like. Now I don't know how it tastes in Europe. He's saying it tastes better.
I want to see.
Yeah.
The food, in comparison to back home, nah. Like, we have a lot more options of like fast food and all that type of shit back home, but the quality of the food is just so much better here. It's fresh, it's real. And back home,
I guess if you make it fresh, it's gonna taste good.
But here in Sweden, it just tastes so fucking good for some reason. Also, the safeness. Like, I have not felt unsafe not once while I've been here in Gothenburg. So, yeah.
This is going to sound strange, but the milk in America really creeps me out. I'm not American, I'm British, but I live in America.
Period.
And back home, milk in America really creeps me out. I'm not American, I'm British, but I live in America. And back home, our milk goes off within a few days of opening it. And it stinks, like, it's got lumps in it, you can tell that it's off. But the milk in America legit lasts for, like, weeks. And that really creeps.
Nah, I disagree. Every time I buy milk, it goes out before. Like, I buy it for a week. I'm hoping we go shopping on Friday. Right. I hope it's gonna last me until next Friday. Next Friday, open it. It's spoiled already. I can't drink it.
Do you drink it out the? Because if it touch your saliva, the germs go back into the backwash. It goes back. Because you're the only. Because I don't drink milk, so you're the only one drinking this milk. So if you were to put this on your lips, the moment that milk touch the bacteria, it's gonna turn into cheese.
I don't know. The milk don't last as long as I feel it should last to begin with.
No.
I don't know crazy. You drink the milk like that, or you have to.
No, I drink milk like that. I always drink milk.
But the reason I don't like milk is because it gives you milk breath.
This is applicable for the rest of the world, not just Europe. But accommodations and public transportation is so cheap in Europe. And traveling is a lifestyle. It's so different in the United States. Like, if you want to travel cheap in the U.S., you got to hitchhike, got to be a dirty kid, you got to train hop. People still do that in Europe, but you don't have to. You can stay at hostels for $10 a night. You can get a train ticket to a different country for $20. You can ride the subway across the city for $1.
I think hostel is just like a bed.
Oh.
And it'll take 15 minutes. Now, of course, this depends on what city you are in Europe, but you're also encouraged to travel there. Unlike the United States, where everything revolves around working. Very simple, public transport. You can't tell me in the majority of U.S. cities that people openly take public transport and are confident, feel safe, feel like you can get them anywhere. Public transport, 100%. Like, I don't know what I would do without public transport in the UK. Even if I bought a car, the idea that you can jump on a train to get from one side to the next side of the city, the idea that even from a standpoint of like trains and transportation in general is just much better than European countries. Like, if you disagree with it,
that they overfeed us and our portion control is outrageous and the food quality that we have in America is trash.
Would you also accept the submission of the culture shock a European gets when we come to the States? Mind you, when they told me that we were going to go live in the States, I was stoked. Because for me, the US was Six Flags, Universal Studios, Disneyland, In-N-Out Burger. But over time, I started falling in a sort of uncanny valley. It was the food. Cheese was just a block of plastic. Have you ever seen what mozzarella is supposed to look like? And I slowly started realizing that everything tasted chemically. You have ginormous vegetables, but they taste like nothing. Realize that the difference in volume is just made up of water. Now I realize why...
Yeah, the vegetables... Food, vegetables, gotta eat organic. Without organic, the taste is not the same.
Oh, I was so impressed with an organic banana.
Yeah, organic taste is
beautiful.
So many of you, in order to spice your food, you have to put powdered garlic and powdered onion. Instead of the real thing, it's because it's dehydrated. You need less volume to get the same punch. But go get some garlic in the Mediterranean will knock you off your feet. It is pungent. You just use the fresh thing. You don't need the powdered version. And I know what I'm on about because I have been to...
I don't like powdered garlic. I hate it. It's disgusting.
I don't know.
Roy, your capital of garlic. Honestly, meh. Sorry, but yeah. Then there's sugar everywhere, even in the bread. And for a nation that is so obsessed with sugar, how do you consistently get your candy so wrong? I'm sorry, but I'm not letting you off the hook until we talk about corn candy. What the fuck is that?
That's a classic.
Actually eat that?
Yeah,
this is so popular. Have you ever had...
I don't think she's saying it's super popular. Maybe she was at the Halloween time. It's only available in Halloween. It's kind of a Halloween thing. It's just a tradition. I don't know.
A nice like French gelée. Oh my god. Have you ever had candied violet petals? I'm salivating already. Or already covered how weird your chocolate tastes. Everything was just consistently in this kind of uncanny valley. Like, the house is made of drywall. Where's the stone? Where's the cement? Where's the brick? I was a kid, but after a while, my mother asked me, how are you liking living in the States? And apparently I said, it's creepy because it's like Disneyland, but without the fun. And everything looks like the thing, but isn't the thing. I could go on, but you brought food as an example, and I just thought I'd respond in kind. I know it's difficult to leave the States, but if you get a chance, come back. Welcome you with open arms. But I'm going to leave on a positive note for you. There are a few things that nobody can do like the US. These are not going to be like gotchas. For one, peanut butter, amazing, and it's a you thing. Number two, but this is my main thing, New York cheesecake. Nobody in Europe does it like you. They do this weird no-bake cheesecake, not the same thing. Cherry pie, anything Cajun spiced, all amazing. Your Napa Valley white wines are okay also. Not amazing, but okay. Red velvet cake, insanely good. Pancakes and French toast. Your breakfast last, but I could only eat it if I was really hungover. Do you want more culture shock examples? Let me know.
I went to Europe and like...
She had a lot to say. Okay.
18 when I graduated college, and I went myself on a like tour group. I was there for about a month, but because I knew I was going to be traveling so much, I only packed a carry-on. I was so excited. By the time I got to Europe, I realized I didn't pack my hairbrush. And at the time, my hair was much longer, and I was wearing a washing belt for the strip. So anyway, while I was traveling, I met friends, and I told them, like, hey, I need to find, like, a hairbrush. They were like, oh, we'll go to the supermarket. And I was like, no.
Do you know what that means?
What?
That they were...
Like, please?
No, that's not what it means. That means they were white. Because she said this color, this side.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I am white.
Oh, like,
so
I
yes, you.
It's not the same. I know it when I find it. When I tell you I spent the entire month searching for a hairbrush for black hair, my hair looked crazy. Nobody knew because it made me realize that even though I complain about America all the time, I still have access to hair products that are made for me. Hair braids next time.
Yeah, I think that's a legit thing. Ethnic hair care, I don't know. Well, did she say what country she was in?
No.
Like, I think in the countries that, have black population, France, UK, Italy.
What do they do?
No, I think those countries should have it.
Okay.
I mean, but if you go to a country like Lithuania to find a black brush, good luck.
Wow,
Yes.
that's so interesting.
You're gonna spend your whole life looking for a brush and you're not gonna find it.
Really?
To be fair though, with Amazon nowadays, you should probably just be able to order it on Amazon, but like physical store,
because sometimes you need it.
There's just but there's no need for it, so why would they stock it, to use the shelf space?
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.